Whoa, we're back with the fresh news about ventures and stuff, but we're looking at the old home base report, so they just sort of added on to the end of this. Dungeons came back. I made 5 more loadouts, put that in a video down below. Swamp Night video, that'll be down below. I made a video on the new Samurai Scrapper pack, so if you're curious about what's inside of it and whether or not it's worth it to buy, that'll be linked below. It does also note a lot of the things that I talked about and how, it doesn't make you a founder and stuff like that. Ragnarok, I talked about it in my Seismic Smash video down below. Fortnite Mayor's Llamas, if you're trying to open tons of those, you're going to need lots of tickets. I made a video on dungeon speedrunning. And then Jack-o'-Launcher, I have since made a video on that, seeing as that had not come out when we first covered it. Ta-da! We're all caught up. So, Ventures is around. And I'm kind of going to cut to the chase real quick, because I know that this is what most people are going to care about right away. These are the rewards. The screenshot that was provided to me on Discord looks kind of crappy. I don't think it's loaded all the way. I've been not having the greatest internet, so this is what it boils down to. Note, this does not account for the quest line, so you could get more from the quests. I don't think I'll be updating this as we go, because I don't really want to go through that effort, but just know that if you play through the quest line, you should get more superchargers and whatnot, but just from the rewards, voucher, reperk, no surprises there. And then basically the same as before. So I do also want to bring up another thing, actually. If I go to Magis Reddit account, I hadn't planned for this right this second, but I will show that he is active again. So he's back from the dead, but he did make a post here about, what's going on, and that it is an ongoing conversation about what's going to be released with Ventures. I don't know why that conversation didn't really take into effect this season. Maybe it did. Maybe these quest lines provide way more than I already know. I haven't played through it yet because Ventures is on a secondary note, seemingly not grindy enough. They added 1 million XP. So previously it was about 2.17 million XP to get to the max, and now it's 3.1 million. Now, I don't know if the missions are dropping more XP. I don't know if the challenges are giving more XP. It could be actually less of a grind this time, but it's 1 million more XP. So unless they literally gave us a 50% buff on how much XP every mission gives, which they could have, yeah. So he did ask a nice little community feedback thing on what rewards we would like to see in terms of ventures, superchargers, and whatnot. So do not spam this thread, but if you have a well thought out argument for how many superchargers or how many vouchers we should get, maybe you can leave a comment reply. This will be linked below. Kind of cool that he's at least asking. This could just be arbitrary to make the community happy, but I don't know. Maybe they legitimately want our feedback. It would make sense, seeing as our overlords at Epic Games, we matter. We're the players. Aren't we the people you're trying to make happy? I don't know. I'm just saying. I was not a fan of Ventures last time. I tend to take the positive approach. So me saying I'm not a fan, meaning it was dreadful. I hated it. I didn't enjoy it. So I like having my weapons. I've been leveling this stuff up for years now. I hate vending machines and RNG based success. Like literally all the way through to level 50 last season, my weapons were still relatively junk. And I hated that. So I feel like you can do the short range modifier. You can do the different zone and different enemies and different objectives, whatever they want to do to make it interesting, and just give me my weapons. A way powered down version, sure. Maybe I can at least change the perks on the weapons as I progress. I hate the vending machines. I hate them. So anyway, I'll try my best to enjoy this Ventures, seeing as we're in it for the long haul, but it is actually kind of interesting. The short range modifier makes enemies take less damage from range. So when commanders are in range of the zombies, they'll take 50% more damage, but then 2 tiles out, they will, within 2 tiles, it'll dispel their buff. So if they're 2 tiles or more away, traps, ranged weapons, abilities, all of that will do less damage. I haven't found that to be too annoying. I haven't played at all. I really did just drop a new mission for 2 minutes. It seemed okay. Maybe it didn't kick in yet. I don't know what was going on. I tagged the Discord, asked them what was up. Nobody had any complaints about this at all. I just asked what there was to know about Ventures, and usually if the short range modifier is a problem, that is when it would come up. nobody said anything. So I'm not going to be providing any gameplay. I like these updates to just be a sit down and chat first look. I will definitely be covering that way more in my streams. Link below to the Twitch. I will definitely be checking it out. Maybe not today. Sister's visiting, so but yeah, we'll definitely be taking a look at Adventures. We'll get into it. So yeah, and then their ongoing fight with Apple lets you know that they will not be available for the iOS devices, but we do have some stuff coming back. So Vlad's back at it again. We need your help to get him back from his eternal slumber. Complete these bone-chilling events for your fair share of candy golden heroes. That's something I also should have mentioned. I was taking the highlights for like the big items, but you're going to get plenty of candy, plenty of gold, and some returning heroes. Sanguine Dusk gives you phase siphon, so when you dash through enemies with a phase shift, you'll heal. That's cool. Everybody who is here from the way back will know that she was my main hero for a very long time. Before the hero rework, she just had every ability I wanted, and I miss her, but she does not do anything that I need nowadays. Plague Doctor's back, so he decreases the smoke bomb energy cost. So if you're building a smoke bomb loadout, Plague Doctor's your guy. Blackblade returns. Probably one of the only event. I'm not even kidding you guys. I'm gonna level with you real quick. This is probably one of, if not the only, brand new weapon that has ever come to the game that I collection booked right away. It did not impress me. It has some fans nowadays, but it did not impress me. The video will be linked below. You can check it out. You can make your own mind. I'll probably maybe take a second look at it this time around if I'm convinced that it's not as bad as I thought it was, but I don't know about that one. So, and then they go on to say that that if you have noticed a change in your power level, they essentially just rebalanced how the power level displays, and if it takes you out of Twine or whatever, it's meant to be more representative of what zones you're ready to handle. And the zombies' power level shifts as well, which means that they are going to appear like they're 200 power level or whatever, but that's kind of exactly as strong as they always were. The power level is just cosmetic. I know. Some of you got to Twine or Canny or to the Storm King, and now you can't fight it, but according to Epic, you weren't ready yet. I don't want to twist words, but that's essentially what they're saying. They want your power level to be more representative of what your fort stats say you should be ready for. I don't know. I think it's a good change in the long run, because like people are upset initially because their stats changed. Oh no, my power level decreased or went up in some cases. But I think in the long run people won't care, and this will be a little bit better. I don't think this needed to happen. Epic, nobody was concerned about the max power level being 131 instead of 130. I don't know. This has been, and it's like they say it's a cosmetic change about power level, but then they took some people out of Twine when, I made it to Twine when I was 70 and I was powerful enough. I don't know. I don't know why they needed to do that. All it seems is that it largely upset players for no observable benefit. I don't like to complain too much in updates, chat, but I'm not thrilled. Chat, no, streamers end up doing this a ton, you guys. Comments, viewers. But I don't think they're making the best steps here. Like, I was a fanboy of Ventures. I love the Hexylvania zone. I am a Halloween fanboy. I celebrated the entire month, but apparently we're celebrating it for 2 months now, which is fine by me. But if I have to have crap weapons that are RNG looted and weird modifiers to enjoy this Hexylvania place, I'm going to be paying a lot of attention to chat during the streams, because I need to be mentally taken out of this zone if it's going to be anything like last season. That's enough bitching. I hate to be that guy, but it's hard to sugarcoat sometimes. So yeah, everything will be linked below. Everything I covered, everything I talked about. Hope you guys enjoyed. Join our Discord. I literally just went to click my stream deck. I'm not streaming. Join our Discord, link below. See you guys later. I'll probably be streaming soon. Check me out on Twitch.